I recently reviewed the Wooting 80HE and there's no doubt it is an amazing keyboard, but the price is kinda high. And with all of the different competitions out in the market right now, there is kind of a lot of alternatives, but here are my top 5 alternatives for the Wooting 80HE. Hello everyone, it's Migs and I've reviewed a lot of different magnetic keyboards in the channel before. And yeah, all of the keyboards that I'm about to mention are tested by me and I think they are amazing alternatives for the Wooting 80HE. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So coming in top 5, it is the BOOG75 by Meletrix. Now personally, I think this keyboard sounds as good as the Wooting 80HE, if not better. We all have different preferences, but yeah, that's what I think. And look-wise, I think some people, or actually a lot, might like the look of this keyboard more compared to the normal Wooting 80HE look. And they also have like a white, they call it the induction coil, and I really love how that looks like as well. It does have rapid trigger, mod tab, DKS, stuff like that, but it doesn't have, at least the last time I checked, it didn't have like snap tap or release dual trigger. It also doesn't have that, but yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but the last time I checked, I didn't see it. So yeah, if you're looking for those features, this keyboard might not be for you, but that won't change the fact that this is still an amazing alternative for the Wooting 80HE. The sound, the quality, all metal, amazing keyboard, and only for not the cheapest price, but coming in $209.99, which is cheaper than the $300 price of the Wooting 80HE with the zinc alloy case. And yeah, I think this keyboard does feel as high quality, if not better, than the Wooting 80HE. Here's a little sound test. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my top 5. Now for the top 4, I got the Junk Deere G75 over here. Now it only has a plastic case, so build and quality wise, it's not gonna be as high as the Wooting 80HE BOOG75, but it still sounds amazing. For me personally, I really like how it feels like. But where this keyboard really shines is its different features. It pretty much has almost all of the same features as the Wooting 80HE. It does have a web-based software, it does have SOCD, which they also call Last Win. They also have RDT, which surprisingly the Wooting 80HE, at least at the moment of making this video, I didn't see it there. Now some people are saying, dynamic keystroke is pretty much the same thing. You can kind of do it in DKS, but not really. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into too much detail with the difference between RDT and dynamic keystroke. Oh yeah, another thing last time I checked is you do not get the gamepad feature. Yeah, I don't really use that feature much, so if you also don't really use it, then you can pretty much have almost all of the features of the Wooting 80HE and even more at the moment with this keyboard. Only coming in around $109. Now I guess a closer competition of this keyboard will be the Wooting 80HE plastic version, which comes in around $200+. And that is still a crazy difference in price, coming in $109. So yeah, here's a little sound test if you'd like to hear. So yeah, if you're just looking for the same features, this keyboard will definitely be a great alternative for you. Anyways, that'll be it for my top 4. Next, let's go ahead and go to the top 3. For my top 3, spoiler alert, it's actually kind of close to my top 2 as well. So they're not that different. They're kind of tied, my top 3 and top 2. But yeah, here is my top 3. It's gonna be the Newfie Field 75HE. Now look wise, it's definitely not gonna be for everyone, but for me personally, I think it looks amazing. It does have a lot of extra buttons that the Wooting 80HE didn't have, but yeah, that's not really the point. Sound wise, I also think this sounds amazing. It does have a plastic case only though, but yeah, even though it's like that, it does have a pretty good amount of weight. Still feels very high quality. I really like it. But yeah, other than the looks, good sound, good quality of this keyboard outside, the software and the performance is also amazing. It does come in 8000 Hz polling rate, which is the same as the Wooting 80HE. Now, the past two keyboards, my top 5 and 4, are only 1000 Hz, but still pretty fast. But yeah, this one is 8000 Hz. Very accurate keyboard. I'd say it's pretty much the same level as the Wooting 80HE again. And another thing that makes this keyboard crazy is its software. So far, Nufi's software is the only software that I would put up against the Wooting software because they are an amazing software. It is so much better now. I did a recent review of their Air 60HE and that software is crazy, and that software is also pretty much applicable over here with the Field 75HE. If you want to see more details of the software of the Field 75HE, I'd recommend going to the Air 60HE review, because if you'll go to the Field 75HE review I did, it's kind of like before, so their software is not that updated yet. But yeah, the software updates are crazy. All of the features, it is web-based, of course. It does have SOCD or snap tap. It does have RDT or hyper tap, they call it. Of course, rapid trigger, adjustable actuation points. It also does have rapid shift, which is pretty similar to Rappy Snappy. Mod tab, dynamic keystroke, toggle key, like everything, it has it on the software. So yeah, other than the amazing quality and performance of the Field 75HE over here, the software is like the top. If not the same quality as the Wooting software, maybe even better. So yeah, this is definitely one amazing alternative for the Wooting 80HE, and it only comes in around $149.95. So you can get it for cheaper if you use my discount code MIGSS, which is crazy. And yeah, you can also get a different switch over here, which will kind of rise the price. But yeah, again, with code MIGSS, you will be able to get it cheaper. But yeah, the lowest price you can get the Field 75HE over here is around $134 with discount code MIGSS. Here's a little sound test if you're interested. But yeah, definitely amazing alternative for the Wooting 80HE. That will be it for my top 3 or top 2, because yeah, this is kind of tied to top 2. But yeah, here is my another top 2 or 3 alternative. Now, a lot of you might already know this keyboard if you've watched my past videos. It is the Seedo C75. When I was reviewing this keyboard, I was like, if the Wooting 80HE is not better than this, then like, I don't know, because this keyboard is crazy for its price. It pretty much set my expectations for the Wooting 80HE. I even called this keyboard the Wooting 80HE killer. So did it really kill it? Sound-wise, I can see this keyboard beating the 80HE for some people. But yeah, for me personally, I think it is kinda in the same level of the Wooting 80HE sound-wise. Look-wise, I think this keyboard, personally, I think it looks so much better than the 80HE, not gonna lie. And then quality-wise, it is also full metal. So yeah, quality-wise, I'd put it around the same quality as the Wooting 80HE as well. Now, how about performance? Epomaker claims that this keyboard also has 8000 Hz polling rate, which is the same as the Wooting 80HE. Sadly, I do not have a very slow motion camera to test it out, like down to the slowest milliseconds. But yeah, gaming with this keyboard felt very responsive. I liked it. So okay, Migs, very similar to the Wooting 80HE, but why is it a good alternative? Well, this keyboard comes in only $139.99. And by the way, all of the prices that I've been telling you in this video might change in the future. I don't know, they might come in with a sale and make it even cheaper, which is crazy, or they might rise, I don't know. But yeah, you can get this keyboard for around that price. I forgot if you can use discount code MIGSS. Be sure to try it if you're ever gonna buy this. First link in the, not first link, but it's in the description of the keyboards that I'm gonna be mentioning. Take note though, software and feature wise, not really the best. So last time I checked, it didn't have a web-based software, and it does have some missing features like SOCD snap tap, Rappy Snappy, RDT. It doesn't really have that, but it does have rapid trigger, adjustable actuation point, DKS, mod tap, toggle key, yeah, those basic stuffs. But yeah, last time I checked, it didn't have some of the features the Wooting 80HE has. Not gonna lie, I think the software of this keyboard does come in like the lowest out of the top 5 keyboards in this video. So yeah, software and feature wise is not really the shining part of this keyboard. So yeah, that's why I kinda have it tied to the Field 75HE, even though it doesn't have that aluminum case like the Seedo C75 over here have. Because yeah, the software and the features of that keyboard is crazy good. and also the performance. Here's a little sound test if you want to hear. But okay, now that's gonna be it for my top 2, top 3, tied with the Field 75HE over here, the C75. But yeah, now let's go ahead and proceed to my top 1, I think, which is one of the best alternatives for the Wooting 80HE, I think, at the moment. Now, I only got the smaller version over here, which is a 68%. Now, it does have an 84%, which is what I would like to tell you guys and show you guys right now. But yeah, it is the Made 84 Pro. I got the 68 Pro over here, but yeah, I'm referring to the 84 Pro. It pretty much will have a very similar look to this keyboard, but yeah, just a little bit bigger, coming in 84%. And bro, personally, this keyboard is one of the best looking keyboards, magnetic keyboards I've seen. Man, this keyboard definitely beats the Wooting 80HE look-wise, not gonna lie. Now, sound-wise, I actually really like how this keyboard sounds like as well. It's kind of similar to the Wooting 80HE level. Now, their sounds are very different, but level and quality-wise of the sound, for me personally, I think I'd put him in the same tier list sound-wise. And that is pretty good considering that this keyboard does have a plastic case. It does have like a metal, aluminum, not sure if it's aluminum, but yeah, metal sides over here. But yeah, the case is plastic. But not gonna lie, even though it's plastic, it's very high quality. And you even have a lot of different variations to choose from. They do have, this is the air. They also have earth, water, and fire, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, different elements. Now when it comes to the performance, this comes in 8000 Hz polling rate as well, pretty much the same as the Wooting 80HE. And then software and feature wise, I'd say it also has pretty much all of the software features you need. It does have a web-based software, does have SOCD, does have, they recently they apparently added the QDT, which is quick dual trigger, which is pretty similar to RDT, release dual trigger, or hyper tap. So yeah, no missing features. It can definitely compete with the Wooting software wise. And then look wise, man, this definitely wins. And then sound wise can also definitely compete with the Wooting 80HE. Now price wise, I don't even think it's a competition. This just wins price wise, bro. It comes in currently $139. Now before you could get it with $109, but that is for the early bird. Right now the price has risen to $139, which is still pretty good considering the plastic version of the Wooting 80HE coming in $200+, and then the aluminum coming in around $300, which is, man, price wise, we got a winner over here. Yeah, here's a little sound test if you're interested. Now this keyboard did come in with not the final switches, because this is the sample I got over here, but I did switch it up with the TTC King of Magnetics, which is apparently the official switches for the keyboard. So yeah, here's a little sound test with those switches. But yeah, if you're interested in any of the keyboards I've mentioned in this video, you can go ahead and check them out, first link in the description. Or if you want a deeper review guide video, I also have one up in the channel that I'll also put in the links in the description. I would really appreciate it if you would use my discount codes and links in the description. If you're ever gonna buy any of these keyboards, it would really help and support me a lot. But yeah, that'll be it for my top 5 best alternatives for the Wooting 80HE. I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye bye.